Hey, I'm Seth, and I'll unbox pretty much anything, and today I'm unboxing something that kind of seems like it was a trend back in 2018, and I completely missed the boat on it. And of course, just like every other video on this channel, I've left affiliate links to what we're unboxing in today's video if you decide you want to grab one for yourself. So once I actually open this stuff up, you'll probably recognize it. In fact, I'm sure you've seen some videos on this stuff before. It's already open, great. Or maybe not, I'm not 100% sure, but it's something that I really wanted to try and I just hadn't pulled the trigger on it before. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't realize it'd be a good video idea until 2 years later, but for whatever reason, I didn't grab it. And now I've rectified that mistake and spent the $100 and grabbed it. So this is actually something I picked up on Amazon, and it's sort of a variant of something that I use a lot in my full-time job before I went full-time YouTube. And I'm just excited to see it. So let's pop open this box and see what we've got inside. Here we go. The original 3D printing pen, the 3D Doodler Create Plus is what it's called. We've also got some extra filament here, which I'll unbox just because it's also on the table. Yeah, a bunch of different PLA colors. A lot less colors than I was thinking would be there. That kind of sucks. Okay. Well, whatever. I really thought it'd be like a couple spools of like one color. I didn't realize it'd be like 4 different completely different color options. That's kind of annoying. Whatever. Let's move on to the pen itself. So this pen is really cool because it's essentially a 3D printer in a pen, which means that you can actually create 3D drawings, essentially, which I think is super cool. If you're not familiar with what a 3D printer is, it's essentially just kind of a heater that heats up a thin tube of plastic, kind of like what I just showed you guys right here. And then essentially what it does is it prints that heated plastic on a surface, basically like an inkjet printer, except rather than an inkjet printer, which just does one layer, the 3D printer creates multiple layers and builds up an image sort of out of the ground, which is really cool to see. So this is essentially the same exact thing as a 3D printer, except without the motors and the things that kind of make it move back and forth. So this actually gives you some extra freedom because it allows you to create 3D images in 3D space, which is kind of crazy. I've never used a 3D pen before, and I figured this unboxing would be kind of a cool way to experience it for the first time. So, first thing inside the box, we've got a little thank you note. Oh, just to show you guys the box too before we get into it. We've got the 3D Doodler Create Plus on the front. It's got tips on how to use it. On the side, it says, draw a flat triangle, draw up and hold, finish the last 2 edges. So it's telling you how to create like a pyramid, which is kind of cool. And then you've got the Eiffel Tower. How did I forget that? Damn, okay, well, you've got the Eiffel Tower, and then on the other side, shows you a bunch of different things you can create. I'm really excited to check this out. I'm really excited to see what we have to work with. So, let's pull this pen out. We've got the power cable right here. We have got the pen itself. Oh, it's actually pretty small. Well, I thought it'd be a lot bigger than that. So it's obviously got a heating element inside. You've got the tip, which you really don't want to touch when it's hot because it will burn you. You've got the hole where you insert the PLA plastic, and that might be, oh, it actually does multiple things. You can do PLA or ABS, which are different kinds of plastics, which I think is really cool that it allows you to do that. Some 3D printers don't even allow you to do that, so that's kind of crazy. I think this only cost me like 89 bucks or close to 100 bucks once you factor in tax and shipping and things like that, but it's cheaper than just about every other 3D printer on the market. You've also got a couple other tools. This probably is for pushing through plastic that gets stuck. One thing with 3D printers is that the plastic can get stuck quite often, which is pretty annoying. Some instruction manuals on how to use it, and a bunch of, oh, PLA plastics. There we go. So I'm actually going to do a really cool or fun video on my other channel, my main channel. If you guys haven't checked that out, there'll be a link in the description below. It's a sneaker channel where I try and 3D print or 3D draw a sneaker, which I'm really excited about. But I was kind of hoping I'd have like more of one color than this. What we're gonna try and do today is just draw something. I don't know what I'm gonna draw. It could be like, I don't know, like a soda can or something stupid like that, and we'll see how easy it is to actually use this 3D printer pen. So, why don't I read the instructions, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is turn on the 3D Doodler, which is essentially just plugging it in. I think that's it. Now I need to wait for it to heat up. So like I said, there are a couple different options for different plastic types, and I think we're gonna start with PLA because the other plastic that I ordered is PLA, although they did give me ABS and PLA to work with. There's a red light to, I'm assuming, show you that it's starting to get hot. I also have some paper to start drawing on, which I feel like might not be the best idea because, you know, it could burn. I don't know. So we're just gonna try it so that it hopefully stops this pen from ruining my table. Oh, okay, so you know when it's hot enough to use when that light right there turns blue instead of red. So that's the goal now. Just wait for that to turn blue. So it's actually green, it's not blue. I don't know why they said blue. Maybe I'm reading something wrong. It actually smells like a hot glue gun. It's probably the same sort of idea, actually. Okay, so let's load in the extruded plastic. So select one strand of ABS. Let's do bright orange to start, because I'm not going to use this color for anything else. Making sure the light is still blue, push the plastic through the plastic loading port. Click the fast button once and release. You will hear the drive gear start. After 10 to 15 seconds, plastic will begin extruding from the nozzle. It's really smelling like burning plastic, which is exactly what's happening. I should probably open a window. Okay, so I see the plastic in the tube, which should be a good thing, right? There we go. And then how long do I let it do this for? Press the fast button once to stop extruding. Perfect. Okay, so here's our first 3D printed tube of plastic. So let me try drawing something. Actually, it says doodle your name first. So why don't we try that? So let's write my name, Seth, in 3D printed plastic. Here we go. I'm just not good at this, obviously. So here's my name. This is gonna be harder than I thought. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with this. The one thing I'm noticing about this pen is that this power cable is really starting to get in the way, and I think that's because my outlet is so far, I have to really kind of pull it in order to make it reach where I want it to reach. So the next step is doodle in the air. So it says, extrude a piece of plastic onto a piece of paper until you have a blob about the size of a ladybug. I already did it wrong. Well, I need you to stop that. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. I think I'm not moving it fast enough. I feel like that might be the issue. I did it. Great. So that's how I do vertical lines. Let's try and make a pyramid like they were doing on the side of the box. So I'm gonna try that again. Here we go. So let's do a triangle shape on the table first. Now I need to make a vertical line and then connect the other vertical line. So here we go. This is not as easy as I thought it would be. I really thought it'd be easier than this. But it's kind of tough. Okay, I have to re-anchor this because it's kind of coming off the paper now. So now let's do this side. Oh no, the tiny little strands are stopping it from working. Yo, this is the wackest pyramid I've ever seen. You know what, to be fair though, it does kind of look like a sculpture, so I'm kind of proud of that. But a pyramid, nah. Let me put in some more plastic and we'll try another shape. Let me try and make a shoe. Let's try it. So I'm gonna start with the sole. I'm gonna make a small shoe. I'm not gonna do full size yet. That's for the main channel. Stay tuned. So this is the sole. It's very hot. It's actually burning my fingers. Why did I pick that up? I knew it was hot. Let me try and anchor it to the paper because I feel like that's one of my big problems is not anchoring things correctly. So let's try this. I keep pulling it off right there at the end. That's one thing I gotta say is that you don't want to pull it off right away because it will come off whatever it is that you're trying to glue it to or stick it to. So now I've got a janky sole. And I'm gonna try and create, I guess, maybe a Jordan 1 over top of it. Let's just go for it. Let's try it. So here we go. So it's really difficult when you don't have anything supporting it. There's these little tiny, like almost invisible strands that come off the tip of the plastic that you don't see, that kind of ruin things. It does, you know what, to be fair, it looks like there's a foot. This actually is a nicely drawn foot, I'm gonna be honest with you. This art is gonna be very abstract. I guess the next step is to do something like this, like kind of give it a arch-like shape. Smells terrible. Oh, this is real hard. I don't know why I'm still going, to be honest with you. Like that'll give it a big enough skeleton so that I can build a shoe around it. Although it's kind of twisting with the pen. So this is my 3D printed Air Jordan 1. I couldn't even throw it right. I'm gonna put all my creations off here to the side. So we've got my Air Jordan 1, we've got my pyramid, and we've got my signature, which came out great. So I had an idea, and that idea was to use this Air Jordan 1 toy that I got in China last year, or 2 years ago, and actually use this as a base or as a skeleton and draw a shoe over top of it and see how that works. Hopefully, I don't melt the plastic. Actually, this is a terrible idea. I spent $100 on this. I need to get a video out of it. Let's just make it happen. I really think I'm burning the shoe. I can see smoke coming up from it. That's not good. So this is what I've done. Let's just try and do the overall shape of the shoe. Let's see if that comes out better than what I've created. So I guess I'll do the outline of the sole first. But next I want to, I guess, go over top. Like that? Is that the move? So what I didn't plan out too well, now I'm realizing it, is that, I don't know how I'm gonna get this shoe out. Dang, I did kind of burn the paint on the shoe a little bit. That stinks. You know what? To be honest, it actually came out better than I thought. So let me connect some of these endpoints, and then we'll try and continue with the shoe. So here it is, the 3D printed miniature Air Jordan 1. Didn't come out like I expected it would. So what I'm gonna do at this point is give up on it. So that's that. This is the 3D Doodler Creative Plus. It's a really cool thing. I think the idea of being able to 3D print something with a pen is awesome, and I've seen some people create really amazing works of art with this pen. That being said, it is much more difficult than I ever expected, and that's probably because I'm just not used to it yet, and it was good to actually test it out, you know, on this video and show you guys sort of my real experience with it. I'm very excited to use it. I'm very excited about using it in this next video that I'm going to show you guys on my main channel, so make sure to subscribe to that channel if you have not yet. But if you guys would like to try this pen, it's 89 bucks or 90 bucks, and it's linked in the top of the description if you guys want to check it out. It's a very cool thing, and I think once you get good at it, it's probably worth having. I do have to say though, the stuff that I created in this video is excellent. Top notch. In fact, I can put them all on top of each other. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Also make sure to let me know in the comment section down below if there's anything else you guys want to see me unbox. I'd be happy to unbox anything. Just let me know what you guys want to see. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.